Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Equity markets are nervous about the tapering decisions about to come from the USfed, but bond markets don't seem quite as worried. The pressure is squarely on the USfed to act as inflation signals grow louder. Today, the US Producer Price Index topped estimates that were already factoring in sharp rises. PPI rose 9.6%, its largest annual increase since the data series started 10 years ago. Analysts had expected a 9.2% advance, itself a sharp rise from the October 8.6%. Meanwhile, US retail sales are holding up in the end-of-year holiday selling season, but it is hard to know how much of the strong 16% year-on-year value gains are related to sharply inflated prices. Certainly it'll be more this year. Inflation expectations now seem well embedded. In the US Congress, and in contrast to the usual partisan bickering, later today they're expected to raise their formal debt ceiling government borrowing limit by $2.5 trillion to $31 trillion, or about 34% more than their annual GDP. In China, there are growing reports of industry closures in a set of key industrial cities closed to slow the spread of the pandemic. This will be just another problem for global supply chains. Will probably also be just another piece of evidence China is fading as an engine of global economic growth. In Australia, the widely watched NAB Business Confidence Survey fell away in November, and the October data was revised lower, but it remains above its long-term average. At least part of that is because businesses report some success in being able to pass on higher costs, and those include faster rising labour costs. And the US Treasury 10-year yield opens today at 1.44% and up 3 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $1,774 an ounce, and down $15 from this time yesterday. And oil prices start today $1.50 lower at just on $69.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just over $72.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today marginally softer at 67.5 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, however, we're marginally firmer at 95 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're little changed at 59.9 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today essentially unchanged at 72.2, but still near its lowest in 4 months. We welcome your feedback on these issues. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.